Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, cool. This stuff is weird. How is everybody tonight? It works. I'm good. I'm just kind of being quiet. I know I'm trying to figure out how to do all this. There we go. Where'd the chat go? How do I make you moderator? Right. I don't know. Ken's kind of got me beat. Yeah, the light's behind me, so it's like all weird. It's like bright behind me. So you can see what's going on in my glasses. Hi. Oh, I lost the chat. What did I do? So I have like $2 worth of rolls that I found underneath my bed today. So, yeah. There's a lot of minor errors and varieties that I do not keep, so I don't know. I'm going to go through them. If I can figure out how to move all this stuff. Oh, I think I figured it out. Hold on. I think I know how to make you a moderator. No. And if y'all hear some really weird noises, I have a lizard on one side and a squirrel on the other. So, how do you do that? See, I gotta learn how to do that, Ashay. I don't understand this thing. Okay. How do I make somebody a moderator? This is spiders. See, spiders are not my thing. Oh, I found it. Yes, I'm on my laptop. It won't let me click their name. Like, I don't know what. 3 dots. 3 dots. Got it. Oh, okay, I see 3 dots. Cool. Thank you. Yay! I did it. Make you a mud. Can't make you a mud, but I can make you a moderator. Hello. Hey, Beth. Me too. See, my problem is that I actually buy it and then I lose it. Like, I bought all of the small large state scent rolls that I could find. So like 70S, 74, 60, and 82. And I was gonna go through them all like at one time, and I lost all but one roll. So I'm slowly finding them. Actually, I go metal detecting, but it's really, really hard to find places where I live that actually will allow us to do it. So it's been pretty complicated. Hello. Yes, I have a PayPal. Trying to remember what my email address is. I hear people outside walking. Public land metal detectors. I don't know. I'd go underneath my bed for some Indian heads. That's like my favorite coin. Do you guys like the 2015 double dice? I don't know, I'm not very good at people. I get really, really nervous. So to go knocking on somebody's door and be like, hey, can I dig your yard up? I don't know. I know that there's got to be an easier way to do it. Something you got to say that's got to be like the magic word. You'd be surprised at how many people have told me no for even like some of the most random things. Hey, Beth. I love large scents. Hey. People say no to me all the time. But, okay, so let's say if I go knocking on somebody's door to ask them if I could dig their yard up for something. How, like, I say, hey, I'm metal detecting, and what? Yeah, I guess I could do that, but what if they want to keep it? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. My light's behind me. I just decided to do this because, yeah, that's true. I guess it'd be cool to just get pictures of old stuff, and yeah, that's true too. Because whenever we was going metal detecting, we went to a local park that's a good idea, actually. I found a really old church down the road from me. But whenever we was going metal detecting at a little park down the road from us, it had, yeah, it had been all kinds of stuff. At one point, it was even where people would go dump, like, stolen cars. So I've dug up, like, the old Ford car handles and, a windshield wiper, silver spoon, stuff like that. But they wound up doing a thing where people could go out there and just do cleanups, because there was a lot of drug usage and stuff like that out there. It was pretty fun. Are you asking me that, Cape Crusader? Hey, Queen Up, are you still in here? Yes. And that's one thing. At first, I was taking my kids with me, but I don't take them with me anymore because it started to seem like people were finding razor blades and syringes and stuff like that. I was scared. Yeah, there's a lot of drug usage here, which I'm sure there is everywhere by now. Coin up, how do I do the things where you, like, I don't know, add the chat to the stream? Is that in the software or no? Does anyone else keep all the coppers? Oh, she's live too. See, and I checked before I started too, so I'm sorry. Yes, it's kind of funny how all this started. I don't know. Is it? Or is it not? The, I'll have to get you to show me a coin op. Yeah, that's a good point too. So you keep all the Wheaties, basically. It's kind of funny because my husband started out keeping all the coppers. Hello, Cindy. And good night. And he had quite a lot before I ever started really searching through it. So when people tell me like you shouldn't keep copper and stuff, I'm just like, I understand that that shouldn't be the only thing you look for, but you might not ever be able to melt it down, but I can always go back through it, so I don't mind. Yeah, getting the folders is really, really fun, especially I really enjoyed the second folder. There's the first one that I think it goes to 40 or 1939, I forget. And then the second folder, I know it has like 43 in it. I have not, Brian. I haven't yet. But the second folder is a lot of fun to me because you have the still scent in it, and then you also have like the years with the major double dyes and stuff. Well, at least in 1972's in it. Oh, it's a 2000. It's a close AM. Okay, thank you. I thought so. I usually have a loop too to see if I even want to look at it under the scope, but didn't bring it in here. That's a good question. He's usually asleep. By the time that the house is quiet enough to actually get on video, he's usually asleep. He's usually the one making the most noise too, though. He's in here getting the kids as crazy as he can just to fall asleep and leave me with them. See, that could have been a close AM for me. That would have been nice. Last I checked, the silver quarter is worth like right at $3, I think. I'll check. Hold on. It's 304. Hazy. I was not planning on doing this tonight, but I was rearranging the room so that I had a place to do it. then I got tired and quit and just came in my room. The app that I use is called it's PCGS and it's called Coinflation. I don't know if you could see that. And it tells you the live silver and gold prices. I really like all of the PCGS apps. I will look at it. Is that an Android app? Okay, have you ever tried the PCGS Coinflation? It's okay, I understand you. Ooh, what is this? Oh man, it's just a stain. Everything. I was gonna be testing my lighting, but I came into a completely different room. So, it's just camera, computer. Is it lagging? Just a dirty, dirty coin. Thank you. I feel like somebody's gonna wake up and think that I'm just in here talking to myself because I never talk on the phone. They're gonna think I'm crazy. Yes, he's the one that started me with pennies, or cents, because I've always collected silver. So whenever the first coin that we found that was like a variety or an error was a Brockage error on a cent. And that's really, really what got me intrigued. And seeing how much like we were actually able to go through versus looking for quarters or dimes. I really like that you could actually get a box of pennies for $25 and go through it in a week instead of spending $25 in dimes and nickels or something, and you could take that back the same day. I like the fact that it keeps me busy too, so. This one, this one might be a minor. don't. It's so strange to me just to talk out like. Yes, I know she will. She's right. It's funny though because I cannot take her anywhere. I can't take her to the coin shop. I can't. Whoop. My computer's yelling at me. Can I just close this for now? I can't take her to coin shops. I can't take her to coin shows or anything because she's very informative, matter of fact. She is 8 years old. This one's got beat up. Yes. She is very smart. My 4-year-old, we try to get him into coin collecting at least a little bit. He's all over the place. Yeah, eventually she might do some live streams with me. I just don't know. I wanted to kind of get a feel of it first. She definitely told me that she doesn't want me doing videos without her. Do you all collect varieties and airs? Andy. Are you in Florida, Andy? Hey, Robert Lawson. She composes? Wow. I know she's so much more outgoing than me and outspoken, so she just kind of like takes over. That is crazy. That's one thing, I'm not musically inclined at all. I'm good at art, but not music. I'm one of those people that goes to sing to the steering wheel and it'll jump out the car and leave me. I got my boxes mixed up. Wow. That is really cool, though. Yeah, I really, really like the cornrow hunting, especially. Like, what's your favorite denomination? Bye, Z. Benjamin's with the die clash is one coin that I haven't been able to get yet. It's on my list. I guess they call it the Bugs Bunny. Yes, that is the mint mark. Right here, the D is the mint mark. My fingernail polish is all chipped off. Dime rolls. What do you look for, Danny? Do you look for silver or do you look for yeah, Indian heads? I really like the 3-cent pieces, but of course you can't just find them. At least I never have. Yeah, the silver one. Did yes, your name is Brian. There's 2 Brians. There's It's Me Brian and Brian Hooper. Yes, Kim PV has really good coins. I really like how descriptive he is with his stuff. Yes, there's the Brian with the Y and the Brian with the I. Yes, Dustin is too. Dustin's awesome. That's really cool. I would love to see pictures of that 3-cent piece. Hey Dustin, are you still here? So, it's kind of off subject, but as you all probably know, and Dustin's not that shy, I have a squirrel, and my squirrel is actually deaf, so it's one of the rescues that's not releasable. We finally decided to name her. I have a thing about not naming them because usually if I name them, they either die or they have to go right back to the rescue. So it's my way of keeping the kids from getting attached to them. Come here. Where you at? I'll let you guys see her if she comes out. Oh, okay. That's the 37p. Here. She's nice and fat right now. She just got to eat. We have decided to name her Pipsqueak. See, my name's Pipsqueak. Let's see if she does it. Give me the foot. Okay, there's a fire truck outside. You're not gonna wag your foot. Ooh, your belly's full. It's kind of cool. She actually... No, she's a squirrel. She has a litter box. She wanted to go to her litter box. Nope, it does not bite. I've been calling her Pippi, and Maya doesn't like it because her name's supposed to be Pipsqueak. Come here. Come here. It's really hard to tell her to come here because she's deaf. What are they doing? Are they talking? Oh, you got sniffles? Come on, I want them to see your foot. Are you gonna scratch for me? A silver fox? I just found out that there's foxes here. But they're red. Alright, come here. Oh, that's really cool. WTF. Is it on his website yet? Alright, you can go back to bed. Good night. Is it on his website yet, Brian? She usually doesn't go in her bin. How much is it worth? I will have to get on there and look at it because I have not seen the number 8 yet. Wow, I've already been on here for 42 minutes. That's really cool. I hear really weird noises in the woods behind me. The number 008 means that that's the 8th discovery listed for that variety for that year in variety. I actually, one second, I'm going to look it up on my phone. I'm not used to a computer yet, or this computer yet. They might be nocturnal, Robert. There's another word, where they only come out at dawn and at dusk. There's another word for that. Double dice. (2017). It's not on the website just yet, Brian. It goes up to DD07. Which Mr. Christopher Rhodes submitted. I haven't been on here in a while. I have a lot that I haven't went through and actually matched up yet. I had a bunch that I had planned on sending in, but I eventually just mixed them up. Yes, it will be Brian, and I will have to look out for it. Is it strong, or is it, yeah, I just had one over here. I haven't ever seen a coyote. They joke about them being here. Same thing with bears, and I haven't seen a bear either. So I don't want to. I go outside and I feed the raccoons a lot. I mean, well, I don't feed the raccoons. I feed the deer, but the raccoons eat it. You guys hear my son snoring? He's totally snoring. I lost the rest of my coins. Yeah, he passed out in my bed. Coyotes sound mean. There's some sort of animal in the woods that sounds like somebody screaming. I have not. I seen a thing about some spotted skunks. That's scary. Are the coyotes predators? Like, if they see me, are they gonna try to eat me? Yeah, squirrels still bred. Okay, that's good. Panthers. Oh god, that's scary. As far as I know, there have not been any panthers documented in this area. I seen a thing on a poster. I know you guys have probably seen them on some of these like lost pets. People will post a picture of a coyote in a bathtub or something, and it's a joke. I hope. Yeah, yeah, that sounds scary. I gotta bring home a raccoon, a baby raccoon, for a little while. Her name was Stitches. I babysat her for. Oh, this is. No, no, it's not. Yeah, Stitches got into a chainsaw accident, and we did not think that she was gonna make it because we literally got her in the middle of the night, and we had to basically give her stitches in my friend's bedroom floor because nothing was open. It was in the middle of the hurricane, or right after the hurricane. Nobody had power, and I was just there for moral support because I didn't know how to do stitches. Oh. So the skunk is like at your house? Yeah. See, that's my problem right there. And Will tell you he can't take me anywhere because, like, he calls me Steve Irwin. Basically, if I go somewhere and I see something like, for instance, we see an alligator, I wanted to get as close as I could to get a picture without getting eaten. Look, it's an 82 small date. Well, there's a lot of rescues that just take volunteers, and that's all I do is I just volunteer. I foster the, like, for example, the first day back after the hurricane, whenever because they had to evacuate. The first day back after the hurricane, they had 230 baby squirrels come in. That was like slung out of trees and stuff like that during a hurricane. So now possums, they also have baby possums at the rescue. I don't know. I seen, okay, I think where we were in the Smoky Mountains, we seen a whole, like, nest of baby skunks going on the side of the road, and it took everything in me not to jump out of my mom's moving van to grab one. But she wouldn't let me. But we also seen a mountain lion, but we were, at least that's what they said it was. We were in a car, so there's a difference. The only skunk that I've got to work with so far is full grown and fat. It's a pet, and basically it's the vet tech that works with the rescue. She has a skunk that's a pet, but it overeats. It constantly wants to eat. If it's not eating, it's cranky. So I don't really know how they normally are. I don't know. I would say I'm cranky if I don't eat, but I have a really bad habit lately of forgetting. It's really late and there's something outside making some sort of noise. It's actually not that late. I'm really upset that Stitches is going to be released. I have done everything I could to try to let me keep her. Because she... I think it's a bobcat that they had at the zoo for this last like show that they did. That thing scared me. It made some really strange noises. The skunks, as far as I know, no, that one didn't spray. It had its gland removed. And also, if you get them spayed or neutered, it helps a lot. But I think that they basically have to have something wrong with them for them to be pets. I don't know. Where are jaguars at? They sound pretty. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've wondered how people just so easily bring all these skunks in without stinking. I've never smelled it. I've never been around one that has the smell. So nothing messes with the remote, huh? It's probably a good thing that I am in an apartment, because if I had a house with a yard right now, do you know how many squirrels I would have? I had to send them back literally because they have to go through a wilding phase. If I had the means to do that, I would probably still have. I started out with 9. I was fostering during the hurricane, and after the hurricane. Then I went down to 2, then 1. Will would kill me. It's so funny because that's my joke with him. He jokes about all the stuff that he's gonna do to try to scare people away from me, and I'm like, I'll just take my raccoons and stuff to your job. Okay, good night, Beth. I'm about to have to get off here too because everybody else is already asleep and they're gonna be up before me. Yeah, well, I have a picture of them somewhere. They're actually really, really cute. And mine is older than 9 weeks now, so they would all go back by 8 weeks. Yeah, my nephew he's a hunter, so, because the rescue works with all native wildlife here, they even get like baby deer in, but they're usually in pretty bad shape, so I don't ever get to see them. But my nephew, he joked about how he's like, "Oh, you're fostering the squirrels for me just so I could shoot them and kill them for you later." I was like, gotta get back to the economy. The coin video. Right. Some of them are. There's some years that you'll find that have stronger dye deterioration than others. Let me look at that one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm near Animal Rescue. It's kind of cool. I actually found out that they have a language. Like, you can, they make one sound to warn that there's something near. No wildlife videos. He would really, really kill me then. He'd be like, no, because I would have to have, like, all the animals to show them to everybody. There are owls. It's different restrictions. But you can have owls. Like, I have to have a rabies vaccine. Just because I work with, the raccoons. Yeah, whenever they're bigger, they're not very nice. they do that. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to get off of here. Robert is for, it depends. Look, the best thing that I could tell you to do is to look for a bird sanctuary in your area. Because if you can find one, after big storms and stuff, a lot of times they'll need someone to foster babies. And you can learn a lot being a foster. Eventually you could become like an adoptive for the fosters, that if they break a wing or something like that, they can't ever go back. So it's a good thing to try out and see if it's something that you want to commit to. Alright, everybody, good night. I'm gonna get off here and get some sleep. Bye.